If I had to describe Landis in a word, I would use integrity.
Collaboration.
Relationships.
Boil down Landis construction into a single word.
Wow, it's hard.
It's tough, one word.
I would say truthful.
Empowering.
Devoted.
Humility and service.
They're fantastic.
Anytime I get the chance to work with them, I get them involved as early as I can.
Landis is a fabric within the community. Their name alone commands respect.
Landis Construction was founded by my grandfather, Fred Landis, in 1956, so when my father was a 10-year-old boy.
I remember when he told the family what he was doing and pointed out to us that it was pretty high risk and that it might work and it might not. It seemed to have worked.
Landis has never been afraid to tackle the challenging projects.
The Port of New Orleans.
The 1984 World's Fair.
The Pythian Building downtown.
Jack's Brewery in the 80s.
24th Judicial Courthouse.
The former Iberville Public Housing Project.
Redfish Grill.
We had the chance to work together for the first time on the aquarium project, and that was certainly challenging.
Right after Hurricane Katrina, we had major damage on the campus of Xavier University.
Jim Lewis, my number 2 guy, and I went and met with Dr. Francis and his team. And he said, Jim, I need you to get me in business in January. And I not facetiously said, which January? And he said, this January. And I said, Dr. Francis, you have 40 buildings underwater as we speak. I don't know that that could be done.
There was no place to stay, no place to get gas or food. We used their parking campus, and we brought in 50 mobile homes. And we set up a compound.
We worked a lot of hours, probably 10, 12 hours a day.
It happened August 29, 2005. We were back on the campus in January 2006, and that was really unheard of with the amount of damage that we had.
I would say that's probably the most rewarding part about being in construction is to see the physical changes that you've built in the skyline of New Orleans.
To work so hard and to come up with beautiful, beautiful buildings and beautiful renovations. It's just an uplifting feeling.
I'm surprised sometimes when I think, gee, we did that building or we did that. Yeah, I mean, we've just been doing it so long, so we've done a lot of jobs.
Landis's presence shapes New Orleans in that they are dedicated to kind of furthering goals that help the city grow in an equitable way.
It's not only about building and getting the next new project, but also how they are mentoring the potential new workforce. I love that, the mission that they carry with the outreach they do in the city.
It's very unique to have a woman-led construction firm, so every opportunity I have to work with Antique, I look for that opportunity as well.
And as a matter of fact, the first woman in construction that I ever met was Teresa Leger. And I always say that I wanted to be like her when I grew up.
Being a woman in a man's world was a challenge, but it meant a tremendous amount of me to have the trust of Fred Landis, first off, because he told me that I couldn't just be a secretary. He said, you need to do more. It's a company of opportunities. If you're willing to work hard, really hard, you're going to go places.
Embracing people of different backgrounds, different cultures, different races is really important to me personally, our family, and our company. And it's part of what's now become a really important part of our work.
One of the points I really want to emphasize about them is how engaged and involved they've been. About a year ago, there was a fire in Holly Grove where a woman lost her house and it was terrible, and she had no insurance and didn't know where to go. And the next thing I knew, the woman had a new house. And I think trying to do those things, particularly in the background, says a lot about who they are as people and as a company.
You stick around for 65 years by always putting the quality of relationships first.
That's one of the things that I admire about their mission. It was about relationship building.
The culture itself to me is one of family, one of teamwork, how they treat their employees, the professionalism that they show. And you can feel that literally walking through the door in Landis.
We are now 65 years in the making.
Yeah, 65 is a long time.
And that's all been built on integrity, dependability.
That's the only way a company can last 65 years.
The leadership of Landis is young leadership, and this is going to take Landis so far in the future, they could go another 65 years easily.
The Landis of the future should not look the same as it is today.
We're constantly evolving and changing and doing new things, and we're really excited about that.
Congratulations to the team at Landis on 65 years.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations, 65 years.
Happy 65th anniversary.
Congratulations on 65 years.
Happy 65, guys.
Congratulations.
Happy 65th anniversary.
Here's to 65 more years.
We're so excited to be here and so grateful for all of you who helped make that happen. Thank you, and here's to the next 65.